afternoon and welcome. My name is Mike Moritz, and the name of this stream is Let's Try Something Very Different Puzzles. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, you will know that I have been branching out from role playing games and starting to play some more puzzle games. But this is pure puzzle game. Like, there's no achievements, there's no plot, this is just puzzles. And I thought I might give it a go. So I picked up yesterday the Fog of War pack, because Fog of War puzzles are very, very fun, and I've always wanted to try them. As you can see, I've done two of them. This is the Cracking the Cryptic app. If you don't know Cracking the Cryptic, they're a wonderful, wonderful YouTube channel that does mostly Sudokus and a couple of crosswords. I don't really watch the crossword ones, but they also do like the daily wordles, and it's a puzzle solving thing, and I've been inspired by them. I've got an idea for some puzzle content I'd like to do myself. But yeah, so we're just going to be doing the third in the Fog of War pack today on the stream, which is called the Easy Negative, which is a full crop key puzzle. So that's going to be fun, because I did this one in the demo pack, which was a full crop key Sudoku. So full crop keys are interesting. Finishing that one actually probably took me the longest time. So this one's called the Easy Negative, and it's a full crop key Fog of War puzzle it's literally by Cracking the Cryptic. Okay. So this puzzle has a negative constraint. Okay. Correctly placed digits clear the fog around them. Good. Classic Sudoku rules. Every row, column, and box must have numbers 1 to 9 exactly once. Okay, good. Full crop key. Alright. Crop key dots. What's the negative constraint? I guess that's the full crop key? Okay. So, a white dot between two cells indicates that the neighboring digits are consecutive. A black dot indicates between two cells indicates that one of the digits is twice as big as the other digit, so it's a double. The dot between digits 1 and 2 can be white or black. All possible dots are given, and that's what fooled me when I did that last one, that domino one. So let's go here. Well, already I can see something very interesting, which is this snake here. And that's not a snake. That's only 4. That's a snake as well. And that isn't. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at this one here. Okay, so oh, hold on. Those aren't 6s. I've got to take those 6s off. Okay. So, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. Okay. But I don't know which one's larger and which one's smaller. Which means that this can be... no, because this also needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8, because there's a black dot there, a black dot there. Now, these have to be consecutive, which rules out 6 or 8. This one can't be 6, because that'd need to be 5 or 7. So it can't be 6, and it can't be 8 for the exact same reason. So that already gives us some interesting information. Which means that if this is 1, 2, 3, or 4, it means that this can be... It can be 1, can be 2, it can be 4, it can be 6, and it can be 8. Okay, so all of those are valid, because this could be 2 and this could be 1. And then this could be 1, and then... No. Hold on. if this is 1, if this is 1, then that's got to be 2. In which case that could be 4. Okay. No, that works. And if that's 1, that could be 2. Okay, that's a valid solution. All right. So then this needs to be my phone going off, which is probably my phone letting me know that I'm streaming. Yep. Cool. So this one needs to be consecutive. All right, to this. So if it's 1, it's going to be 2. If it's 2, it's going to be 1 or 3. If it's 3, it's going to be 2 or 4. If it's 4, it's going to be 3 or 5. If it's 6, it's going to be 5 or 7. Yeah, and if it's 8, it's going to be 7 or 9. Okay. It doesn't really help us, though. Oh, but what we can do, hold on. No, because we don't know which way it's going. But that can't be 9. It can't be 9. Because if this is 9, what if this is 9? Well, first off, we know it can't be 9 because it can't be there. So if that's not 9, that could be 7. And if that was 7... Okay. So let's assume that that is the case. All right, so if this is 1, this would be 2, and then this could be 3. All right, that's valid. All right. If this is 2, this can't be 1. This can't be 1 because if this is 1, this would have to be 2 and this would have to be 2. That's not an option. So 1, that can be 1. All right. All right. But if this is 1, wait, if this is 1, then that has to be 2, and that has to be 2. So it can't be 1. It can't be 1. Okay, so if this is 2, that could be 3, that could be 4, and then that could be 3 again, and then that could be 4, I suppose. Alright, doesn't really give us any information. Or maybe it does, but I'm not seeing it. Alright. If this is 1, then that has to be 2, and that has to be 2. That cannot be 1. Okay. 3 here. That cannot be 3 because that would need to be 6. That can be 3 because that can be 6. Okay. But if that can't be 3, that cannot be 2. It has nothing to connect to. 2, 3, 4. That's valid. Okay, 4. Where is this one getting 4 from now? Because it can't be 3. That can't be 4. Alright. So if that's 8 and then that's 4, that could be 7. In which case that could be 6. Okay. Yeah, that works. That works. I feel like I'm running out of options here in order for information. I just want to doodle around with a bit more. Okay. Alright. Let's say this is 1. What does that give this? That makes that 2. That makes that 3. And that makes that 2. Okay, so that can't be 1. Just going to put no 1. Right. 2. What if it's 2? Then that can be 4 or 1. But if that's 1, then that has to be 2. And why do I say it has to? Because all possible dots are given. So if there is a 1 to 2 relationship, if any of them double, then there has to be there. And that includes any numbers that are together. So so if that is 1, that has to be 2. And that can't be the case. So it can't be 1. That also can't be 1. Wait, no, that can't be 1. Can it never be 1? Yeah, it can never be 1. Because that would have to be 2. Maybe we should start looking for 1s. Maybe we should start looking for where 1 can't be. Maybe that's a clue. Alright, 1 can't be there. 1 can't be there. 1 can't be there. Can 1 be here? 1, 2, yeah, that can be there. 1 could be there. 1 can't be there. 1 can't be there. 1 can't be there. And 1 can't be there. It only gives us 1, 2, 3, 4 possible 1s. All possible dots are given. Hello bot, no, that's not going to be happening. Okay. No, I won't be adding you on Discord, but I also don't feel like banning you. Okay, let's have a look-see here. I do think this snake is very important. I do feel like that's where I need to be focusing on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I do have that right. If it's 1, that's 2. If it's 2, that could be 4, or it could be 1. If it's 3, that's 6. If it's 4, it can be 2 or 8. Yeah, okay, that's valid. Alright, that's right. And then that can be 1. Okay, so if that can be 1, then that would be 2, and then that would be 2, and that's valid. And that can be 4. Wait. Hold on. Why is that not 4? Why did I release 4 from there? Why did I erase 4 from there? Why can't that be 4? That can't be 4 for a reason. I've forgotten why I said that it couldn't be 4. Why can't this be 4? What if that is 4? If that is 4, that could be 2, and then that could be 1, okay. Then what are you? You're 5. Or 3. That's valid. Why can't you be 4? Did I accidentally erase that? I don't know why that can't be 4. Why can that not be 4? What about you two? Okay. Right. If you were 2, then you would be 1, 2, and 3. And if you're 3, you're 2, 4. If you're 4, yeah, no, that's nothing. Those two don't have to be the same. They just need to be consecutive. 9. They give us this 9. Why do they give us this 9? That has to be there for a reason. What am I missing here? Okay. Alright, let's have a look here again. Okay, what can this... I don't know how to approach these problems. When I've got like a big chain of black dots, I know what to do, but... Okay. 4. That can be 2. Okay, so we know that this has got to be 2, 3, or 4. Because it has to be able to adjust to another... It has to be adjacent to another of the doubling numbers. That can be 3. That can be 6. So that can be 4. If that's 4, that can be 8. Or it can 2, yeah. Because it can be double. I think I took it out because I... How do I break into this puzzle? Where am I going? I feel like this snake has to be the break-in. It has to be. Maybe we just try... Just erase everything and start again from first principles. Okay. So, can't be 9. So then that would be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Which means that can also be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. No, that doesn't help us at all. Right. I think the black dots are very important. I think we should focus on the black dots. Okay, right. Let's focus on the black dots. They're a good construction. Okay, so these two have to be next to one another, which means they can't be 6 or 8. They also can neither be 1. Okay, let's lock that as in as negatives. Alright, so we know they can't be 1, 6, or 8, so they have to be 2, 3, or 4. If they have to be 2, 3, or 4, what restriction does that give us in this cell? That has to be 2. It can be 1 of 4. Can't be 3. Can't be 3 because there's no 6 here. Alright. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 gives us 1 and 4. 3 gives us 6. 4 gives us 2 and 8. Yes. Okay. Then what's this square? If this square is there. Wait, no, hold on. That also can't be 3. Okay. So what's this square then? If this is that. Has to be adjacent. If it's 1. What if it's 1? Then that's 2 and that's 2, which means that can't be 1. That doesn't mean that can't be 2 though, because that could be 4, which would give that 2. That could be 4, that could be 2. That could be 4, that can be 2. Okay, right, good. If it's 2, it gives us 1 and 3. Okay? Oh, hold on. No. It's 2, it gives us 1 and 3. No, wrong color. 1 and 3. If it's 4, it gives us 3 and 5. If it's 6, it gives us 5 and 7. And if it's 8, it gives us 7 and 9. But it can't be 9. Those are the only possible numbers it can be. It's the only potential. Alright. Which means that you have to be even. You have to be even. Which means you have to be odd. Which means you have to be even. You can't be 9. Okay. Well, we found some new information here. Alright. It can't bounce back down. It can't bounce back down. Because then this would be... yeah, so like if this is 2, this is 3, this would have to be 4. But then this could be 3 and then... no. Wait. 2, 3, 4. Then that could be 3. But it can't be. Wait. No, it could be 4. No, it can't be. Hold on. Okay. If this is 2, right, then that is 2. Then that is 4. Okay? If this is 2, then that has to be 4. Which means we can go 1. If we go 1, that has to go 2. That's impossible. This square cannot be 1. Fantastic. Alright. That cannot be 1, because then that would be 2 and then that would be 2. If this is 2, then this has to be 3. Okay. Which means this has to be 2 or 4, and it can't be 2. That cannot be 2. Alright. And if that cannot be 2, then that cannot be 1. It cannot be 1 because all dots are given. That could still be 2. But wait a minute, if that's 2, then how do we get to 2 from here? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. Wait a minute. That doesn't... Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. Yeah, no, that is valid. That is a valid path. That can be 2. 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4. No. Okay, I think this is the square we need to figure out. This one. If I can figure out this one, I think we've broken in. Okay, if this is 2, that can't be 1, so that has to be 4. Okay, if that's 2, that is 4. And that is 3. Okay. Wait, why can't that be 1? Look, I'm just going to trust myself. Trust my logic. That is not being able to be 1 for a reason. If that is 2, then that has to be 4. And if that is 4, that can be 3 or 5, 4 or 6. The snake just gets bigger as we go. Why did I say that couldn't be 1? Just trying to figure out my logic here. If that can't be 1, so that's 1, and that's 2, and that's 4. I don't know. Why can't that be 1? I'm going back on myself now. That would have to be 2. That would have to be 2. But that it can do that. It can do that. I'm just going to say that could potentially be 1. I may be hurting myself in the future. That can definitely not be 1. But that could be 1, I think. All connections are given. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. If that's 1, 2, then that can't be 1. So that would need to be 4. Which could then go 3, 5. Wait, no. If that's 4, hold on. If that's 4, that can't be 3, because that would be 4. I am completely baffled. I'm going to need a hint here. The sequence of consecutive cells must be secret consecutive cells from R2 C2 to R1 C3 must be in ascending or descending sequence, as R1 C3 is not consecutive to R2 C3. That's right. Okay, well let's get rid of everything. Hold on. Yeah. Start this again. It must be an ascending sequence. No, that's correct. Okay, so if we go, start here. 1, 2, 3. You didn't see that. I didn't actually see what the others were, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Okay. So if it's ascending, then that would be 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, because it would bounce. Yeah, because if it bounces, then those two are going to be connected. So yeah, okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that one's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that's going to be 6. Oh, wait, no, it's 4, 5. That can't be 6. 2, 3, 4. And then 6. No, wait, 2, 3, wait, 2, 3, 4. 7, 9. Can't be 9. Right. In which case, then we go 3, 4, 5, 8. And 4, 5, 6, 9. Can't be 9. And then that's just 5 and 6. Okay. Oh, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then if it's descending, that's going to be 7, 6, 5, 4. If it's 6, it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2. If it's 4, it can be 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So that actually can't be 4. Or can it? No, it can be 4 if it ascends. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Yes. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We know that this one cannot be... Wait, we know this one cannot be 1. We know this one can't be 1. Okay. We know this one cannot be 1. Because then those two would be 2. And by the same token, that one cannot be 1. But that one can be 1. So in which case, if that cannot be 1, then that can't be 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means that just can't be 2. At all. Okay. Or can it? No, it can be. No. Yeah, it can't be 2. Because it has to be ascending or descending. It has to be ascending or descending. So let's just figure out what the sequences would be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that works. Wait, does it? 2, 3, wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. If it's 3, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If this is 4, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. If it's 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, no. So if it's 6, it's going to be a descending sequence. So coming to 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, no. I know it's going to be an ascending sequence. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2. And if it's 8, it's going to be 7, 6, 5, 4. Those are the only options, right? Surely. 2, 3, I think so. It's either ascending or descending. It cannot be anything else. Because otherwise, these two would have a connection. So it has to be descending, descending or descending. Right. That was a bit of logic that was escaping me. That one can't be 1, but that one can be 2. So our options here are 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. Okay. Now this one is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. And this one is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. These two have to be next to one another, which means that they cannot anyway be 6 or 8. Okay, which means that this one can only be 2, 3, or 4. All right, we're right back where we started. If it's 2, 3, or 4, if it's 2, that gives us 4. If it's 3, that gives us 6. If it's 4, it's that, which means that that cannot be 3. All right. Only have 4 options there, which means that the chain is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Why is there 5 numbers in here? What is the 5th number here? There can only be 4 numbers here. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 is there. Okay, let's just get rid of. Right. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay. All right. Okay. I seem to have completely done a totally different form of logic than I did before. How can that be 5? Hold on, how can that be 5? That can't be 5. Because it's going to be 1 adjacent to 1 adjacent. That can't be 5. This is going to be 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6. So that has to be, that's the only options for that one is 4 and 6. It's the only options it can be. But what does that mean for us? It means that that can't be 6. That can't be 4. Now, if this one's 1, 2, 3, or 4, then that means 1 gives us 2, 2 gives us 1 and 4, 3 gives us that. That one can't be 3. One can't be 3. I need more information. But how am I supposed to get it? Has to be an ascending sequence, because otherwise those two would be adjacent. Ascending or descending sequence. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have no idea. That has to be it. But how can I limit down my options on that one? I feel like it's this square. This square feels very important because if I can get this one, I feel like we're actually unlocking something. 6. No, that doesn't really help us either. Because these aren't connected to anything. We don't have enough information. This may be... Like, what's this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well, it can't be 9, and it can't be 7, and it can't be 5. So this would also be those 3. These have to be in order of something. This would be either ascending or descending. If it's ascending, it's going to be 1, 2. It's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. No, it can't be 8. That can't be 8. Can't be 8. Good. That still yet can be 8. Because that could be 4, and then that could be 9. Okay. And then we've got this. That cannot be 1. Cannot be 1, and that cannot be 1 either. 2. Double 2. Wait, why is that not 3? That should be 3. Okay, and then that should be 4. Yeah, okay. But it could also be descending, couldn't it? Could be coming to 6. Down from the top, so that's 7, 8. Or it's no, the other way around. That's ascending, so it'll be descending. It'll be 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, and that can't be 2 if it's descending. All right. Doesn't help us as much as I'd hoped it would. Bollocks! How do I break in? My brain just isn't working here. I've been at this for half an hour. 40 minutes, damn it. Nearly. How do I break in? How do I get into this puzzle? The easy negative. This puzzle has a negative constraint. All possible dots are given. We know that also. Yeah, I'm just thinking about ones. That can't be 1. That can't be 1. That can't be 1. That can't be 1. That one, that one, that one. That one, that one. That one, and that one. They all can't be 1s. So where can 1 be in this box? It could be here and then there. That doesn't really help us, this one. If we could find out what is... might give us something. I need another hint. If R2... Okay, if R2, C2 is 1. If it is 8, there are 2 4s there. Wait, why are there 2 4s there? Oh, there are 2 4s there. Okay, that can't, yeah, because that would be double 4, and then that would be 7, 6, 5, 4. So that can't be 8. Right, which means that can't be 4. And then that can't be 4. Okay. 2, 3, 6 all fail because of the digits that must be placed in R1, C2. R1, R2, C1 without being consecutive. Hold on, how does that work? 2, 3, and 6 all fail. This is deep logic. Okay. So 2. If it's 2. Right. Right, so hold on. Okay. I'm just going to go 3, 4, no, okay. 3, 5, 7. And we'll get rid of the middle ones. 3, 5, 7. And then we'll get this 4, 6. Go 4, 6. And then this one's going to be 3, 5, 7. And then we get rid of the middle. 3, 5, 7. Okay, so let's theorize. What if this is 2? That one can't be 1, so it has to be 3. That one has to be 4. That one has to be 5. And that one has to be 6. Then that one can either be 1 or 4. But it can't be 1 or 4. We just established that it can't be 1 or 4. Or did we? No, we didn't establish that that can't be 4. We established that that can't be 8. We didn't establish that can't be 4. So then that would need to be 4. And then that would need to be 3. And then that one need to be 6. Okay. That would then leave us with 1. Hold on, what are the numbers that need to be placed? Okay, what are the numbers that need to be placed? 1, 7, and 5. Well, we can't put 1 there. And then we can't put... Okay, we can't put 1 there or there because it would be consecutive with 2. Which means it'd have to go there. But then 8 has to be consecutive with that. So yeah, that can't be 2. Alright. Now I'm starting to understand the logic that it's asking me to do. So it can't be 2. Okay. Let's get back. Alright, 2. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 3, 6. Okay. So we only have 4 or 6 left. Alright. So if we try this with 4, that has to be either 2 or 8. It can't be 8 because it needs to be consecutive with U. So that needs to be 2, that needs to be 3, and that needs to be 6. Okay. Then it has to be a descending sequence. 5, 6, 7, 8. And if that's the case, then we have 1... Wait, what have we got? 1, 6, and 7. Can't put 1 there. So we have to put 1 there. I don't understand. How does that follow? No, we can do that. We can do that. Okay. So 6. What about 6? So that actually does work. We do have a solution for that. We do have a solution for that. So if we do 6, then that's going to have to be 5, 4, 3, 2. That's going to be 3, and then that's going to be 2 or 4. Alright, but what do we have in there? Oh no, it can't be 2, so it has to be 4, because that's 2. Okay, so then where do we put 1? We put 1 there. Then we've got the problem with 8 again. So yeah, that has to be 4. 4 is the only thing that makes sense. Okay, right. So we go delete, 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 delete. Just do a dirty delete on everything. The only thing that makes sense for us to put there is 4. Which would mean that would be 5, 6, 7, 8. That would then be 2. Good, we've unlocked that. That, we don't know what that is yet, because it could be 1 or 3. Oh, hold on. 1 or 3, which means that that could be 2 or 6. Alright, but we've unlocked more stuff now. Okay. What is this number here? Okay, so what numbers do we have left to place in box 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't be 7. Alright, this one. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Alright. But that can't be 6. And that can't be 6. That's 6. Has to be. That one can't be 3 because then it would be a number. That one can't be 1 and that one can't be 3, so that one has to be 7. Why can't that be 3? So that's 1, that's 3, and then that's 6. Good, box 1 done. Alright, cool. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright, so we've now got this snake here that we can deal with. Finally, we broke in. Jesus. Like, I get that logic, but that just... This puzzle requires me to think in a way that I'm just not there. Thank you for that hint. That hint got us there. I'll leave that hint up because it shows we got to be honest. All right, so 6 is going to be 5 or 7. Okay. And then this one needs to be adjacent to 5 or 7. So it can be... Well, it can't be 6 again, so we can't bounce back. So it's going to have to be 4 or 8. Where it has to be descending. And if it's 4 or 8, then that gives this... it can go down from 4, it can go up from 4, or it can go down from 8. Okay. And if that's the case, then we have 1, 3 on size. Can't be 3, got to be 1. 3, 5. And other side of 8 is 7, 9. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. But that can't be 5 because it will be next to 6. Yeah. Now I'm understanding how this puzzle goes. Now I'm understanding how this puzzle goes. Right. Okay. What's happening over here then? Because we've got 5 digits to fit in here. Oh, no, 4, 5. But we know this one can't be 1. Alright. That can't be 5. Because it's one of these. So it can only be 2, 3, or 4. And if it's 2, 3, or 4, then that means that is going to be 1. Oh no, it can't be 1. We previously established it can't be 1. Can be 4, 6, 8, or 2. And then that would be... Can't be 1. Wait, no, it can't be 4. That can't be 4. Because 4. So this can't be 1 and it can't be 4, which means it can't be 2. And if that can't be 2, then that can't be 1. Yeah. That can't be 6. It's either 2 or 8. Means that has to be 4. It's the only option. Fantastic. Cool. which means you cannot be 2. And you, we don't even need to put you in there now, because we know that you're 2 and 8. We know you're 3, 5. What are you then? If you're 2 or 8, you have to be 1. You can't be 1. You can be 3. You can be 7 or 9. Okay. Which means we've got 40. Neither of these can be 5. Because they would need to adjust be next to 4, and 4's over here. So this has to be 1, 2, or 3. That has to be 1, 2, or 3. Then what? It has to be 1, 2, or 3. Does that give us anything? I don't think it does. But I'm confident enough that I'm right. Put it in the middle there. One can't be here. Because 1 has to be in the top there. Because 1 cannot be here, which means that 1 has to be in this row. Which means that 1 has to be in this row. But 1 can't be here. So 1 has to be in one of these 2 cells. 1 has to be in one of these 2 cells. What does that give us? It doesn't really give us anything. Okay. 1 has to be there, 1 has to be there. 2s. 2 can't be here, and 2 can't be there, which means that the only possible place for a 2 to be is in this cell here. And that can't be 1. Why can't... No, it can't be 1, so that has to be 3, which means that that has to be 5. Alright. Now, we know then from these 3... Okay, we know that that's a 1, 2, 3 triple, so... Okay, but we also know this one cannot be 2. Why? Because if it was 2, then this one would be 3 and 1, this one would be 3 and 1, and there would be a dot there. There is not a dot there. Which means this also can't be 2. This also can't be 2. Because whatever we put here, it would be connected to. This has to be 2. Cool. Fantastic. What does that give us then? It means that this has to be 1 and 3. Do we have any way to figure out which of those it is? I don't think we do yet. But it does mean that that has to be 1 and 3. And because that has to be 1 and 3, we can then get rid of these red ones. Because there's no way for us to use those. Alright, what is in this row? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a 7, 8, 9. Alright. But that can't be 7 and that can't be 8. It can't be 9 because it's a double, which means that that has to be 8. Which means that has to be 4. Why can't that be 3? It can't be 3 because the 3 is there, which means that that has to be 5. That one has to be 6. See, once I broke... The biggest issue I was having was just breaking into the puzzle. Now that I've broken into the puzzle, I am flying. Okay, so... We've got one here. It has to be consecutive. It has to be consecutive to 4. Which means it's either 3 or it's 5. But there's a black dot below it. Double 5 or half 5 is 10 and 2.5. It has to be 3. Good. Which means that has to be 6. Coolios. Which means that's 1. Which means that's 3. Delicious. Alright. Oh, we know what this cell is. We know what this cell is because it can either be 7 or 9. If it was 7, there would be a dot. It has to be 9. That has to be 7. Cool, we've done row 2. What are our missing numbers in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. That one cannot be 1. Okay. That one cannot be 8 because it has to adjoin that. Under what circumstances can that be 4? Six, 5, 4. No, that can't be 4 at all. 6, 5, 4. Or no, it'd be 6, 7, 8, and then that could be 4. And if that was but it can't. Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay, under what circumstances could this be 4? 6, 7, 8 can't be 8 because that one's there. So that has to be 4. This has to be 4. Yeah, cool. In which case that is 5. That one can be either 2 or 8, and then that one is 1 or 9. Okay, cool. We don't know anything. This is 8 and 9. That can't be 1. This is 1. Yeah. Which means that is 2. Fantastic. Okay. 9, 9. Just put that in the middle. 8, 9. 8, 9. If that's 9, that's going to be 8. If that is 8, it's going to be 7 or 9. Cool. That one needs to be adjacent to something, which is going to be 5 or 7. No, we know it's 5 or 7. Can't be anything other than 5 or 7. Alright. This is interesting. We need to bring back our old classics. Alright. This one can't be 6, which means this one can't be 3.